are back with Jupiter in Capricorn. Now, with Jupiter in Capricorn, I feel like this placement is rather down on luck, down on inspiration, Not that there is no luck to be had with this placement. And not that inspiration is not all around. It's just because we have the planet Jupiter, the planet of expansion, of greatness, of inspiration, optimism, overindulgence, go for it, go bigger, go higher, get more, placed into the sign of Capricorn, where fear and reality, okay? Let's not get it twisted, because I hate when people call Capricorns fearful. No. It's reality. Something about what really is happening versus how you have to see, where you have to see yourself being, that cannot be ignored by the sign of Capricorn. Okay? That's really what we're talking about here when we deal with Saturn energy, Capricorn, all of that. So you take it and you have all of these insecurities that come out. You have restrictions, obstacles. Every time you take some feet, or should I say feet? A step forward, there is just all these other steps you feel like you have to take. And that's what happens throughout the course of your life. It's at least until you get in like your 30s. Okay? Until your Saturn return. Now, I will say this, depending on what the rest of your chart is, I've seen Jupiter and Capricorn charts to where they do gain a lot. But along with that lot comes a lot of other people, if you know what I'm saying. It's like, okay, now they have to take and provide for others, help others, build foundations for others, help structurize other people's lives with it. You get what I'm saying? Now, that could be good for some people, but, either way, there will be some sense of burden that comes along with luck. Okay? Now, if you have a retrograde Jupiter in Capricorn placement, which is in some other videos, I would get to just the retrogrades by itself. If you have some this placement in a retrograde, yes, it could be to where you have more of an inward experience. Like, things show up for you more inwardly than outwardly, right? Because it's all about the way we feel. We create, we accumulate things in our lives according to what we feel we can do, what our potential is, who we feel like we are, what we feel like we're worth, all these things. So the retrograde aspect takes on a more inward spiritual journey, to where as you progress, you start to realize, like, man, why was I afraid all those many years back? Why was I afraid all those times? Why did I limit myself? But another aspect is you gain experience as you progress, right? Making you more confident and strong in who you are, enabling your belief and your faith to be stronger, because Jupiter retrograde Capricorn and regular Jupiter in Capricorn both struggle with what they believe. Like, do they have a particular belief system at all? And if they did, what does it look like? Do they believe in a higher power at all? Or is this it? Because if it was more, then why are innocent people getting shot, killed, children being harmed? Why, when I pray, I don't get what I want, but others do? So it's important for Jupiter and Capricorn individuals to definitely have a particular belief system that they believe in, something that they believe in, a higher power per se. even if you recognize or you want to call that higher power your higher self. Okay, so I just wanted to go over the influence or the aspects that we're dealing with energetically when we're talking about Jupiter, and we're talking about Capricorn, and we're putting them together. Okay, so Jupiter and Capricorn individuals has great potential to own massive businesses, like, or organizations, should I call it, and like be not only own it, be the head. Like, they can start it from dirt. They can take somebody else's job, somebody else's organization, somebody else's idea, and at least they need to understand the ground workings of it, like the root workings of it. Okay, well, what did you want to see happen? Like something that's already formulated, but they can take it to a whole other level. Believe that. They take stuff, right? Like if you show them something, they can build off what you show them. They can build off. I'm talking into like great measures. This is why people with this placement should not ever lose faith. Okay, should not ever fear what's ahead. You know, the key to understanding this is to understand that you already know how to do what you need to do, because Jupiter is there in Capricorn, proving that, okay, you know this. Okay, do you have to go learn it, learn some aspects to it, and then you can take it and then you can make it bigger, you can spread it wider, you can make it more than it you ever thought or anybody ever thought it could be, because we're talking about Jupiter, the great teacher. So this aspect works with where you get lucky is what you learn. You are the placement that can actually produce fruit, you know, produce massive structures off of what you learn. Now, Jupiter and Taurus can take what they learn and use it as well, but it's like it's in a different sense. I feel like a little bit different sense. But yours, you can provide for other people. Okay, you can make it big. You can make lots of money, and you can provide for other people, your family. You know, hire others, create jobs for others. I feel like before you get to this point, you could go through a series of fortunate luck in finances, and then the downfall or the down spiral, up and down spiral, and you can lose like big chunks of it out of nowhere to other people in other situations. Okay, but your potential is surpasses a lot of other Jupiter placements. I know a lot of times in Vedic astrology, whenever you're combining, I know a lot of times people feel like whenever you're combining Jupiter with Capricorn, you know, Capricorn or Saturn's power soul energy, that they're going to lack faith and they're going to lack insight and they're going to lack, they're going to be negative and all that. But I feel like we as individuals, we have the power to not succumb to the energy just because it's there. Okay, that's what self-awareness is about. That's what learning is about. That's what karma is about. That's what Saturn is about. Saturn's like, I'm not saying you can't have it, but I'm saying like you have to realize what's going on. You have to realize what you're limited at. You have to realize why you have to work on this in the first place. Okay, but Jupiter in the sign of Capricorn really can give a person a whole new life if they let it, a whole new world. It can provide you with a whole new world if you will let it. I understand sometimes you can lack inspiration. I understand it can seem hard, you know, working through things. A lot of burden can seem like it's being put or placed on your shoulder, but you have the ability to surpass it all. And when you come out on the other end, great things are possible for you. So women with Jupiter in Capricorn, you may have a husband that is in the public. Okay, so basically Jupiter in Capricorn period, you can have an image that's in the public, or something you do or something you've done, something you're involved with, it's in the public, mass public, or either like in your community, like the people, your surroundings. It's like, okay, well, you're known for this type of work you do. You're known for this type of image. You get what I'm saying? So no different from the women with this placement. Your husband could be known for a certain type of image, or your relationship could be public. Okay, your husband could be like a speaker, or someone who, I shouldn't say, your husband could be like someone who runs a big time organizations, is pulled in to train others. Your husband can go through ups and downs of financial situations, ups and downs in it, but some kind of way they always restore their grounding. Some kind of way, like they could be workaholics because they want to make sure that they come up with the money that the family needs. They could be workaholics. Okay, they can go up and down with inspiration due to like burdensome situations that they may have. This could be as a child, this could be just throughout adulthood, whatever. They could go up and down in inspiration, and you might find that you have to keep them inspired some, or just get them stimulated, remind them of their vision, and then they go back at it. But it's like when they really, really lock into something, they're all the way in. They could be also highly spiritual, because the sign of Capricorn is definitely a spiritual sign. It's just Capricorn. See, the earth signs could definitely be spiritual. You know what I'm saying? But they're just focused on more of the physical thing, because they feel like, what's the point of getting lost out there somewhere? We need something that's going to work here. But Capricorn is definitely a spiritual sign. Capricorn likes to manifest though. So when Capricorn is praying, when Capricorn is doing some type of magic, some type of moon magic, Capricorn is really looking for evidence of what they did. So your husband could be a person that, they'll have something that they practice that ensures that what they want to have happen, what they want to bring in, it works for them on a physical. They could be really physical people though. Okay, really physical people, like, in a sexual way, like really into sex, really into like different types of sex as well. Because you got that devil energy. It's definitely the energy of the angel and the devil. With Jupiter and Capricorn. But they're going to make sure they lay out this foundation. They want to have this foundation. They want to have a strong structure. They could go through ups and downs of luck and then no luck. Periods of work and no work. Or let's say they got work, but periods of when the money is coming in heavy, and then when it slows up something, when they got to change course, when they got, get used to that course. So all of it is taking them into the direction they need to go in. But when they maintain that balance, for themselves, when they really do get into a situation that they could definitely expand on, that's right for them, they could have great potential. They can make lots and lots of money. If they haven't done so, look towards it for the future, or just make sure you encourage them here and there, or keep them encouraged. But other than that, this has been Jupiter and Capricorn. There's lots more, but I cannot put it into this all time. Okay, so you could definitely add in a comment section on if you want to add in more to what you feel this placement represents. Okay, so this has been Jupiter and Capricorn. I'm Butterfly to the Light, and I will be back.